Make it so, number one.
Welcome back to Let's Play Halcyon 6 Starbase Commander with me, Squawker, and when we left off, this thing here, which is known as the Halcyon 6 space station, blew the fuck up because everything went wrong and I got stagnated and we bollocked up the campaign. End of story, right? Either way, welcome back. And what we're going to be doing today is, well, we're going to have to just start over again. We'll be starting a new campaign, but there's more features being added since the last time we played. So, yeah, we're going to be checking out the new features of the game, seeing if they're any good, see how they like, because, yeah, you know what? Games that update themselves for free, they're pretty damn cool. So, let's just jump into the new game and see what we're going to be doing. We're going to be skipping the prologue this time around since we know what it is. We don't need to go through the tutorial again. And we'll be sticking to Commander difficulty because, yeah, that was the Commander we did. However, I will be playing on Iron Man difficulty because, you know what? I don't like going back on myself. Every decision has to be final. So if I bollock up, it's on me. It's simple as that. So let's just start the new campaign and just get on with it. By the way, your enemies will have different vulnerabilities and resistances. Make sure to do your research and blah, 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 blah. And stuff like that. So, for half a millennium, the spacefaring races of the galaxy fought and conspired against each other for supremacy, but it was the Terran Federation, aka humans, through their ingenuity and bravery of its officer class that we did the best, that through the discovery and utilization of ancient artifacts left over from a long-dead precursor alien race, but not forerunners, they were able to put an end to the disastrous wars, and one of these was my home, the Halcyon 6. Crown jewel of a Terran precursor discoveries, the Starbase acts as the Federation's home base within the Halcyon sector. Commanded by Admiral Brahmachandra, I did choose to skip the prologue, didn't I? But yeah. We know that this thing does the... Basically, we know that this is like... shit, I think I didn't do... Yeah. Right, we'll be right back, folks, because I decided to stupidly forget to... Yeah, I'm sure I hit skip prologue, but I didn't. See you all in 2 minutes, folks, when we'll be skipping the prologue and getting into the main game. Okay, so here we are. We're back in the actual main game now, and after embarrassing myself because I seem to be very good at hitting the wrong button recently, especially with this game of Rome Total War. Either way, we need to pick our first officer. Last time around we picked Corbin Lau as our first one, so I think this time we'll pick someone else. So we have a choice of Lucas Beaumont or Mr. Isolde Freehold. I think we'll go science this time around, so we'll have Lucas Beaumont, formerly a prestigious academician at the New Kharkiv University. Lucas Beaumont elected to leave its relative safety to join a Federation command after losing a debate with himself in a series of dreams he had, tinkering with some meta-universal barrier weak spots. At least he thinks it was himself. So this guy seems to be breaching parallel universes, which might not be a very good thing for us, but nonetheless he's found that being in likely death situations helps cure him of his sometimes crippling social awkwardness in ways that even the best adrenal stims can't replicate. So this is a guy who really can only be... He needs to be basically at near death in order to talk to girls. Alright, I'll have him. But his special abilities for space combat, I don't really care about ground combat, but he has some ground combat stuff. Space combat, he has matter reconstruction to basically do a heal, spin maneuvers, because that's always a good trick, warping the atomic structures, and bending space-time, which is probably not a good thing, but that gives us the quicken ability, which I don't know what we do, but fine, we'll bend space-time, because I'm sure that's good for the continuum. So, yep, science officers are the most creative and academically brilliant officers in the Federation. Their power repertoire often consists of area effects attacks, quick hitting attacks, debuffs, and their buffs are designed to heal and protect. In space combat, they are able to command the science ships, which are the fastest hitting, so they're basically agile. So, yep, I'll have those, so I will confirm my choice. And with all the recent effects, we need to prepare a briefing. We know what we're doing. We need to save ourselves from the Chruul, do all the other stuff, and yeah. Save the world, basically, save the galaxy. So our choice of officers stands at Tiberia Igelsia and Elijah Jacanda, because I'm just going to go for a balanced first fleet. We're going to have a tactical, an engineer, and a scientist. So let's go with tactical, yeah, we'll go with tactical this time around. I don't know. Tiberia Igelsia has had to vicious pirates wiped out her colony on Androcnius Gamma. Tiberia was thought dead by her next of king. However, years later, after planet's resettlement, she was discovered leading a pack of Relgaves, whom she had trained to do her every bidding, including, it seemed, terrorizing the newly arrived settlers. She was eventually recovered and submitted for psychological recuperation, where she made a full recovery. However, her name did enter the local lexicon as expletive, so that's a bad word in the future, Tiberia. But her space combat powers include bridge shots, cloaking, and suicide runs. Right. And the other one is the Elijah Yakanda, the engineer, who, after being captured by pirates in the oh wow, we have a pirate theme going on, don't we? In the Eridani cluster, following the disastrous battle of Wolf 424, managed to escape his captors and crash land on a nearby garbage moon. Oh wow. Over the course of months, he was able to find the necessary parts to reassemble his own warp-capable shuttle, a feat of engineering skill perhaps unparalleled in the 4th millennium. Right, so we've got someone who can build stuff out of crap, or someone who's a bit of a swear word. You know what, I'm going to go with engineer this time. So we'll have Elijah Yakanda join us, and he brings with us the broadside salvos, death from above, and ramming speed, as well as some ground combat powers, which I don't care about. But right, Elijah, you're in the team. Right, ready to work, Commander? Just point me in the right direction. Well, I will point you in some sort of direction. Right, and I got a Steam achievement if they pop up on OBS. Good for me. Right, so how are we going to start this campaign? Well, we already have 4 missions to do. We need to expand the fleet, upgrade the refinery at Ghost Head. Thera is requesting aid. There's pirates over there, by the way. And there's a Chruul portal already opening up. And we need to hunt down some pirates. But looks like some of the... Oh, wait, we can expand these out. Right, well, hunting down the pirates is probably going to want that to take a while. New features, by the way, to point out. Station health is a new thing. And we also have crew morale, which I'm not sure if we've covered before, but basically bonuses and penalties will be applied as your crew morale changes, but it will just decay anyway over time, so we need to try and keep that high. 75% seems to give us no buffs but no debuffs, so 75 I'm guessing is the optimal number. Station health is basically how much for station health, so at least we won't lose crew when we get bombarded, which is probably a good thing, because I could see that getting very annoying. Anyway, I guess really the top mission we have is upgrading the refinery at Ghost Head. That's going to cost me materials, and I need to really be managing my fleet right now, because right now we just have an acolyte, which is well, yeah, we have an acolyte. We're going to need to build ourselves a basic engineering ship first. So let's see, we'll build us. We have a choice of a warder or a knight. I'm going to go for the knight because that's just, well, it costs more, but it's probably better. So I will go with that. It has resistances to stuff. So woo, look, just build this shit. I'm going to have myself a knight in 3 days. Right, and I guess while we've got those 3 days going, we may as well find out something else useful to do. Start exploring the Halcyon, because as you know, while this is our home, we never really took the time to explore it because we're stupid. So Lucas can go explore that room, and Elijah can go explore the other room. That'll take 4 days in total, so there we go. I've already got my base campaign up and running. Right, you lot will just get exploring and just get doing useful stuff for me, while I watch time pass and pass and pass and pass. There we go. Right, that's been cleared out. I got some XP and materials. The night ship's ready. Good. And so I'll just wait until Elijah is done with his room. I'm going to keep calling Elijah a girl because I'm stupid. Done. Right, managed to clear out those rooms with no bloody... well, with no complications, which is quite cool, I guess. Right, ship management events. So let's give you an officer. So you've got Elijah now. The acolyte we're going to give to Lucas. And now let's, yeah, done. So that's my fleet starting to expand, by the way. But we will need to start looking at extra stuff. So we're going to need a officers academy, and we're going to need to build our 3rd officer. So yeah, you know what? Let's get that over and done with. So I think we need to research it first at the research hub. So let's see, we've got nice cool stuff here already. Let's have a look at Officer Academy. That's going to cost me 300 materials and 200 data matter to do. Right, I'll get that over and done with. And oh, another achievement. I'm getting these achievements today, aren't I? Right. Well, while that's going on, we're gonna need to make sure we're getting all 3 resources in. So let's send our first fleet, which we're gonna make now. So the Acolyte Knight. I haven't named these ships yet, but I will name them. So let's call this one the SS Time Turner, because I'm gonna definitely try and unlock that warping space time thing, because that sounds really cool actually. And this one will be the SS Junk Heap, because you like junk apparently, Elijah. So there we go. So you guys are in the new fleet. It's going to be called the 13th Fleet, because last time it was a 12th fleet that got blown up, so this time you're going to be the 13th Fleet, or at least you're going to be called the 13th Fleet, not just the 13th. So the 13th Fleet, there we go. So I've got a new fleet ready to go. I'm going to launch those guys to Ghost Head, and we're just going to make sure we can get things too. So Commander, you can't imagine how good it is to see a friendly face. We were feeling a little helpless until we caught your signal. Now, Commander, though it's a nice view, my crew and myself would much be... Yeah, these guys obviously don't want to be here, but unfortunately, they're staying here. You get to stay here because I need to go now have a look at other stuff. These guys need help, by the way. The people in Ferra need help. Right. Let's go to Ferra then while we wait for things to happen then. So, 13th Fleet, go to Ferra. If we can probably do good... Oh, by the way, Commander, our fleet have encountered a number of Federation vessels fleeing the Chruul invasion. We've offered them safety, but they've refused... What? Why don't... A refugee flotilla informs your fleet about their intentions to flee Federation space and make a better, more charitable... Alright, so they don't like the government. Well, we could prove their point and threaten to open fire if they don't submit, or we could... Right, just let them pass. Your fleet assumes that these utopianists are suffering from a Chruul-related psychic sickness, and they get out of here as fast as you can. Weirdos. Fun! Right, well... I'm going to go and attack my own people, was I? And there is a distress call coming from Ferra, so we may as well go see what it is. I'm guessing there's Chruul hanging about. So we've made contact with them. Gracious, we're sure you are another one of those alien things. Nice to see a friendly face, he said. My crew will be ecstatic. They thought we were the only humans left. It would be tragic if that was the truth. It would also be tragic if I didn't do Let's Plays at like 9 o'clock at night where I'm tired. But unfortunately, this is the only time I have to record stuff right now. But yeah. But the truth is, that giant station of yours sounds mighty compelling to me and my men. But if you think you can protect... Yeah, I can protect you, totally. I can protect you. Just give me your materials and stay out of my way. Right, done. I've got myself materials. I've got myself fuel. Let's get ourselves some dark matter from that pulsar now. So you guys, you go there and see if that pulsar has anything useful. Oh, we made contact with the dark matter extractor at Eta. I'd say we officially abandoned all hope around last Tuesday that we'd ever see... Oh yeah, Tuesday's a good day for abandoning hope. I'm recording this on a Tuesday, by the way. And yeah, they're happy that they caught our signal. And it's a fully functioning dark matter extractor. While we don't mind being extracted to your station, it sounds like dark matter might... Yeah, it is going to come in handy, because I'm going to need it to pay for ships and stuff, so thank you for that dark matter. Right. You lot make your way home, and let's check our event log. How are we doing now? I think that technology is probably researched. Has it researched? Let's have a look. Yep, I guess it's done. I'm guessing technology research is... yeah. See, it's been a while since I last played, but I'm assuming that technology must have instantly researched. Oh, this is a main menu, by the way. We don't want to be on there just yet. No, we want to be on... we want to be building stuff. So let's go to Starbase. We want to build a academy now, so... Let's build it here. Let's see. Academy is going to cost us 350 materials, which we don't have, and 7 power, which we don't have. Right. We need power then. So let's get a why can't I say anything in this game? Diaphragm reactor going. So 4 days to build that. Fine. Start building that shit. We're gonna... What do I need? I think I need more materials for the academy to be built, don't I? Let's see. 350 materials. I only have 46. Right. Fleet. We're gonna go to every goddamn asteroid belt then, and we're gonna see what's going on. Not... Oh, hello. Actually, you know what? That portal's only guarded by like one ship. I'm gonna get cocky here. Go deal with it. Fuck it. You know what, if it's only one of them, we can deal with that shit. Commander, we managed to lock onto the hailing frequency to the alien ship. Through our translation algorithms, it seems wholly unable to make any sense of their garbled... Yeah, they're trying to talk to us and... oh, hello. It has eyes, tentacles, spikes. It's a Chruul, of course. And what's a mysterious alien race? We desire communication with your leader so we may know your grievance against us. Because, yeah, these guys don't like me. On behalf of the citizens of the New Terran Foundation, we demand they stop. Under NTF Charter Section 227, I hereby brand you a deviant species, submit to our authority, and face... Well, we basically... Yeah, right. So we got friendly, not so friendly, and Rimmer. Let's go with a Rimmer option. You could try words, you know. Well, good luck with that. Alright, let's just go attack this shit, right? It's the Clipper. I've got 2 ships. We can blow it the fuck up, right? Portal cannon and breach its hull. Not bad. Oh, shit. It's alright, we'll live. Right, breach its hull again. Right, he's got no hull. I'm going to exploit that with a portal cannon. Oh, gets exploited. And my weapons got disrupted. Shit. And I have to wait another turn until that happens again. Right, barrage is flat. Barraging with flak there. Ah, look, you're at half. We're going to close this portal pretty mighty quickly, aren't we? There we go. No, oh dear. Right, he's at half health. Oh yeah, check this out, by the way. Right, you get yourself cauterized, Adia, because don't want you dying on me just yet. Right, you just deconstruct him again. See if you can get that hull breach. There we go. Right, get a portal cannon in there. Get him close to... Oh my god, we're getting to a flying start here. Gonna have this guy close the fuck up. He's gonna have no portal. Right, Chruul gone. I win Halcyon 6. Done. Universe safe. Not a lot of materials looted though. That's quite disappointing. Oh well. Commander, your officer has leveled up. Click on their portrait to promote them. They've earned a skill point that can be used to unlock a space or ground combat power. I would recommend you do this now. And Commander, it seems that the portal at our fleet's location dissipated as soon as we destroyed the Chruul contingent guarding it. There won't be any more. Yay! Oh, 2 morale. Oh, look! Everyone's happy now. Which means we have +4 to aim, extra damage, extra crit, extra resistance, and stuff is cheaper. May as well take advantage of that. Right, so good morale equals good things. Right, well, first thing first, both of you two are now... Oh, wow, you're a legendary science officer now, Lucas. Wow, getting quite big on yourself, but... Oh, his epic power is matter reconstruction. Right, does 900% healing. Right, that sounds cool. Oh, but let's focus on the block stuff. So we can bend space-time, which allows us to quicken, except... I can't see what it does because... Oh, wait. Okay. Yeah. I can't see what it does because, yeah, the tooltips on this game are a bit silly. We've also got the spinning and we've got the attack. Right, you know what? Let's unlock bending. Ah, there we go. Right, so it's bending space-time. Bends the fabric of space-time to give a single ship the tactical advantage. Temporarily increases your speed by 90%, which I'm guessing means you get more turns in the whole turn-based combat thing. Go for it. May as well, you know, just get in the system and get more stuff going for us. Right. You're promoted then, so well done, Lucas. And I don't think I'm going to bother changing anyone's name. I like these guys. I think if I was playing XCOM, I'd be changing names. Is Tenku 230 ever going to upload any more fucking XCOM 2, by the way? Someone should ask him that, or I should ask him that over Steam and start pestering him. I know he made me an XCOM, and I know he hasn't had a chance to kill me yet in it. I should start playing XCOM myself, actually, and then I can make myself and him and other people I know. Anyway, space powers for Mr. Elijah then. So we've got the broadside salvo, which makes him vulnerable, but it's good for breaching hulls. I don't know, you've already got all good hull breaching power already. Could do death from above, which breaches his own hull, but is good for disabling other ships and exploits panicked crews, or... we don't really have anything useful for him, actually, but you know what, I'll go for death from above. So I know... Well, you know, nothing's more frightening than raining death from above your enemy, by the way, but while it is going to breach my own hull, potentially, may as well go for that ship disability stuff. We might be able to exploit that once we have our tactical officer up and running, but there we go, right. That's good, so let's get you guys back to home base, and then we're off to go collect ourselves, some materials, and by the way, the reactor is online, good. That means we'll have no power problems at least. Right, let's just get our ship repaired then. So let's see, management. Where's the repair button? I don't know where the repair button is. Here it is actually. Here's the repair button. Right, repair and repair. Done. Right, good. You know what? I'm going to call that an episode there as well, my friends. So that's 12 days into a campaign, and well, what's that by the way? What is that? That's it's the approach. I thought for a minute the galaxy had grown as it. But yeah, we're doing extremely well. And no, I did not bullshit the difficulty or anything. We're still playing on the same difficulty as before. We're just being remarkably lucky at the minute. That's a Chruul gone, so you know what, we can steal a march on the game now. So next episode we're going to focus on just establishing contact with all these people here, get as many materials coming in, and see if we can afford to build ourselves our Officers Academy, get a new ship going, get a new officer going, and yeah, all that lovely good stuff that we need to do in order to just start expanding the Starbase fleet. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next episode, my friends. Have a lovely evening.